Hey, welcome everybody. I'm super excited to be here with you once again and just really talking about a topic today that's going to get you fascinated. And that topic's around understanding marketing. But here's the big challenge. It's actually around understanding branding first. So we're going to talk a lot about branding today. So get your pen and paper ready. Let's have some fun. We're going to be talking branding. This is one of the key things I do at weekendwithcolin.com. You can go there right now and see what we do, weekendwithcolin.com. But let's get you into this today. So most people are busy marketing, out marketing every single day. Marketing, marketing, marketing. I hear people say, I've got my marketing materials done. I've got my website done. I've got my brochures done. I've got my rack cards done. I've got all these different pieces done. Well, here's the challenging part is, what are you marketing? And people are like, what do you mean, what am I marketing? You might say, Colin, you always talk about your demographics, psychographics, your avatars, what have you. Yes, but if you don't know what you're marketing, then why are you out there even marketing? And here's the challenging part, is because most people don't know what their brand is. I want you to think about this. What is your brand? What makes you me only in your market space? What makes you stand out from all other companies? If I put 5 of you standing up next to each other, all in the same industry, what would make you stand out from that other company? If you don't know what makes you stand out, you'll be competing on price, which makes you me too. And me too is where you compete on price every single day and you bash head against someone and you continually bash your head against them because you're competing on price. I want you to think about this today. I want you to get really, really clear on this today, because what is your brand? What differentiates you from other people out there in the market space? What completely differentiates you? Branding comes before marketing. In small business, we're not about branding logos. I mean, that's for big business. That's for people like Panasonic, McDonald's, Apple, Microsoft, what have you. They brand logos. They have a budget of $1 billion or $2 or $3 billion to brand a logo. Most of you listening to this video don't have a budget that big to brand a logo. So let's get you thinking what branding is for small business. Branding for small business is what differentiates you in your market space. What makes you stand out from all other companies in your market space? And I want you to really think about this today, because when you realize what makes you stand out in your market space, then you can communicate those differences through marketing. You can communicate them to the 5 human senses in terms of all the different pieces that make things stand out for you. Really, branding is the architect and marketing are the trades. You cannot go out there with the trades if you don't know what you're building. And that's the challenging part I see for most business owners, is that you are busy out there marketing and measuring things and doing whatever around marketing, but you don't know what differentiates you. You don't know what makes you me only in your market space. And I want you to get really clear on this today, because what makes you me only? What makes you stand out from all other companies in your market space? So I want you to write these 3 questions down that help you become me only in your market space. The first question, number 1, in terms of becoming me only in your market space, is what's working in your industry right now that you're going to copy? Not plagiarize, just go and copy. Number 2, what's working in your industry, or maybe not working, that you're not going to copy. And number 3, the most important question in all of this is what's missing in your industry right now. And when you start to realize what's missing and start listening to your prospects and your clients, you'll get an idea of how to separate yourself in your market space. And I want you to really get clear on this. Like for me, one of the key things, I'll never forget working with a mortgage broker, and her name was Lenore. Lenore said to me, Colin, one day, said, Colin, I want to stand out in my market space. I want to be separate from all other people. But there's 10,000 mortgage brokers that are around. How do I stand out from all of them? I said, go out for the next 2 weeks, Lenore, and listen to what your customers are saying. Listen to what your prospects are saying, because they're busy complaining, and what they're complaining about is an opportunity for you to become me only in your market space. So she said, okay, I'll go listen to them. I said, every meeting you go to, Lenore, whether it be a prospect or a client, afterwards sit down and write down the 3 things they are complaining about the most. Write them down. So she did that for 2 weeks. And after the 2 weeks, she said to me, Colin, the biggest thing they're complaining about, especially in her market space, which was first-time home buyers, is they were complaining that they didn't have time to meet with her. That during the evenings was too busy because they both work and they're getting home and spending time with their kids. And then on weekends, they just want to take time off and not be doing business and your mortgages and refinancing or what have you. So I said to her, well, how do you overcome that problem? Because the biggest problem that you have is that your clients cannot see you and they're challenged to see you and they don't want to go spend money on seeing you. So I said to her, well, why don't you do something really unique, Lenore? Why don't you hire them, find out from your clients or your prospects who their babysitter is, phone their babysitter, organize their babysitter before you go to a meeting. You pay for the sitter. You pay for the sitter. In fact, pay for like an hour and a half of the sitter's time, and then pay for another hour and a half of the sitter's time so that the husband and wife can go out and maybe have a cocktail on you or coffee or whatever it is afterwards to sit and discuss what you've presented to them. So she would pay for 3 hours of a babysitter's time, as well as maybe a cocktail card or a coffee card for them as well. And this made her me only in her market space. So I want you to think about this for you today. What are the things that make you me only in your market space? And please feel free to comment or give us a thumbs up or hearts as well. I love the love. It really helps me get to really know you as well. And please feel free to put comments down below as well. So I said to Lenore, that makes you me only in your market space. So for all of you listening today, I want you to get to really think about this. The 3 questions once again: what's working that you're going to copy? What's not working that you're not going to copy? And number 3, what's missing in your market space right now where your clients are complaining and talking about things and you are not even listening because you keep on saying, well, it's not done that way in our industry. That's the quickest way to go broke. If you want to be a disruptor in your industry, stop saying it's not done that way in our industry. Figure out a way to become me only in your industry by answering those questions. And I really help people deep dive in this at weekendwithcolin.com. You can go there right now, weekendwithcolin.com, and learn more about how we deep dive to get people very clear on this. So once you do this, this helps you become a disruptor in your industry, because when you become a disruptor, that's when you start to make serious money, when you start to stand out from the crowd instead of just being the same old like everybody else. So I want you to think about this as you finish off watching this today. Go and listen to what your clients are saying. Listen to their biggest challenges. Help overcome those challenges by being very focused on what those challenges are. Figure out if you can figure out a solution for them, and then build your business around those solutions. Be me only in your market space. Understand your brand, and then go communicate and then go communicate those differences through your marketing. You cannot be doing marketing unless you know what differentiates you in your market space. I'd love to help you do this in every way and form. So come and visit with me at weekendwithcolin.com, and let's sit down and discuss this in absolute detail. Have a great day, everybody. Blessings. Bye, and see you at the top.